Fourth K Podcast, Dom Tamale here. What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Today I will be reviewing Scandal, Season 5, Episode 4, Dog Whistle Politics. Okay, this is finna be a quick review. Um, the episode was pretty good, but I just don't really feel like reviewing everything or recapping everything that happened. So basically, to talk about the important parts, Fitz fires Abby. And he fires her because of what she did in the last episode when she got on the podium and basically threw Olivia under the bus. You know, which I'm pretty sure we all disagree with. I didn't feel as though Abby should have been fired for that because Olivia would have done the exact same thing. She said she would have did the exact same thing. So it was like, what are you mad about? But we all know Fitz is who he is, so I guess. We also have throughout the episode Jake and the other guy from B613 that has been helping every now and then. They are trying to figure out this whole because remember last episode Paris is burning and they just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. You know, they keep using all these code words. I'm still lost. I don't know if y'all are lost, but I'm still lost. They trying to figure out what's going on. They end up going to Paris, and he ends up crossing paths with his quote-unquote wife from back in the day, when they both had different names and everything. We end up finding out that he waited for her. She didn't come. You know, she was an hour late, and, you know, he grieved because he thought that she was dead, blah, blah, blah. So they set up this whole thing with her. You know, she's somebody's gonna come into her room with artwork, and it was supposed to be this whole thing. They were outside watching on the cameras in the van, blah blah blah, listening to audio. The camera's real fuzzy. Out of nowhere, the camera goes off. They hear gunshots and yelling. They run in. She's shot in the arm. He's shot. She's crying. Oh, you know, I shot him. Blah blah blah. She ends up in the hospital. Quickly, what I want to say about that is I don't trust her. I didn't trust her from jump. When he first met her, I was like, okay, who is this? But then when the camera started going fuzzy, I said something up with this. You know what I'm saying? Then she was like, oh, I'm shot. Okay, you're shot in the arm. Like, okay, girl, I just don't trust her. I don't know how y'all feel, where y'all head at, but I ain't trusting her. We got Melly and Cyrus. They're still working together for the beginning of the episode. She goes into the Senate office, a meeting or whatever, her first day, and it's all of the women from the Senate. I think it was Republican and Democrat, because I remember she said something about them working together. But anyway, the women were there because the men, basically, how can I say this? The men don't respect the women's opinion, basically. So they get together and they do their own thing. And when they do their own thing, you know, the women feel disrespected, so now the women are getting together to do their own thing. So they got together, you know, pulled together a meeting, got Melly to, you know, come to the meeting or whatever, so they can decide to impeach the president. All of them wanted to vote to impeach the president as long as Melly said it was okay. Melly took that information back to Cyrus. They talked about it. Cyrus and her ended up getting into a disagreement because Cyrus said, you know, basically you crying over your dead son, my son's at the White House, blah blah blah, which I thought was unfair, you know, because Cyrus, that's not your real son. Her actual son who came out of her died, but okay. So she ends up firing him, and at the end of the skip the part. Well, I'm gonna just go to the end and I'm gonna come back. Skip forward, then I'm gonna backtrack. Okay. At the end, we have Olivia out of nowhere. Because throughout the episode, they're like on like a Dateline type of thing, and they're reporting basically, you know, Olivia's background, how she's a mistress now, blah blah blah. And the president's driving down the street, and they're like, "Where is he going?" They end up catching on that he's going to Olivia's house, the mistress' house. He ends up walking in, and I love this scene because I just loved her reaction. It was like she was upset, but at the end of the day, she was, you know, that kind of turned her on. That he finally, you know, like stood up for her. He finally stood up for her and was like, you know what, I don't care. You know, I don't care who sees us. I don't care what they say. You're my woman, blah, blah, blah. right before he went to go get her, uh, I don't remember who these people were. I don't remember if they was the Senate or what, but some people from the political offices out in DC came to see Fitz because of the scandal, of what happened. And they told him, you either got to take back this bill that you signed that was a, Democratic type of bill, or we impeaching you, pretty much. And he said, let me think about it. And then the guy tried to say, next time, he used some fancy word. He was like, next time pick a girl that's something. And basically he was saying next time, basically if it was a white girl, he wouldn't have a problem with it, whatever. So, okay, now that was the end. Now I'm backtracking. Okay. Shoot, what's her name? Quinn. Quinn thinks it'll be a good idea to hire somebody else at OPA. So she goes to the black guy. I don't remember his name. I hate calling people the black guy, the white girl, the gay guy. I hate saying it. But I'm sorry, I do not remember his name. The black guy that was, I think he was on last season or early in this season. I can't remember. I think it was last season he was up there. She hits him with the speech that, Columbus Short hit her with, and he won't go on for it. But then out of nowhere, he's in the office talking about he wants to work for them now. And he ends up changing the narrative of the whole situation and making it what it was. Obviously they said certain things out of their mouth because Olivia was black. They said certain disrespectful things, and he just brought it to light, brought it to them. They all, Quinn, him, Huck, went to the news places, and they just brought it to light and changed the narrative. Okay, so that was basically the episode. Sorry, I skipped forward, skipped back, whatever. I hope y'all, understood all of that. I thought the episode was pretty good. Scandal so far has been kind of boring me, and it's not because the episodes are not good. The episodes are good. It's just for some reason I'm not enjoying them. I don't know if it's not enough drama, if it's not going the way I planned it to go. I don't know. But yeah, I just they've been kind of boring me. But the episode was okay. I just want to know what this Paris burning mess is, because I think that I think that's gonna get me back into the show when they really start getting into this Paris is burning, Lazarus, all those little keywords they were using or whatever. When they get into that, I think that's gonna get me back into the show, get me back hyped, because this whole love story. Look, man, I'm not the one for romantic movies and I'm just not the one for that. Like, give me some action, give me some thriller going on. Like, that's a good show and a good movie for me. So maybe that's what, maybe that's what is boring me. I'm not exactly sure. But I think that once they get into this whole, Paris mess, that I'm gonna start liking it again. But yeah, y'all, that's my review for Scandal, Dog, Whistle Politics. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace, y'all.